everybody, welcome back to Three Sisters Homestead. We are in the kitchen today and we are going to be making a pretty short video, but it's going to be of pesto. This is going to be the first time we're making pesto. I have had pesto before, but I've never had any homemade pesto. So these are the ingredients that we're going to be using. We're going to be using 6 cups of herbs. The recipe that I'm going off of is from Acre Homestead, Becky. She used 6 cups of onion tops, but her recipe says you can use any leafy green herb. So we're going to do 4 cups of leafy green herbs. This is pretty packed in, so this is probably actually about 5. And then almost 2 cups of onion tops. Garlic, Parmesan cheese, lemon juice, salt and pepper, pine nuts, and olive oil. She did use walnuts, so maybe we'll get some of our walnuts out and use half walnuts, half pine nuts. So I have a couple of these sour cream containers. I like to keep these, that way I don't have to buy containers to freeze our goods in. We're not going to can this just purely because I don't want to. We're going to freeze it. So I saved these, and once we're done, that's what we're going to put them in. And we are going to go ahead and we are going to use an immersion blender instead of using a stand blender. And if this doesn't work out, we will transfer it into our stand blender. But we're just going to add all of our herbs. And then we're going to add all of our other ingredients besides the oil. And 3/4 cup Parmesan. And I couldn't find the grated in this higher quality brand, so I just got the shredded. I figured it would be fine. Maybe we do need the bigger bowl. I don't know. We'll see. And then we need half a cup of nuts. So we are going to do half and half, just because this is what the pine nuts are, what I've seen online when I've looked up the recipes, but Becky used walnuts, so we're going to do half and half and see how that turns out. Let me put the lid on this before I spill it, because we do need this for another recipe we're going to be making. I told you guys that we would try the eggplant parmesan and make a video of that. So I did get all of the ingredients for that, but that'll be a couple days before we record that. And I'm just gonna break these up a little bit. Okay, so we have our half cup of nuts. It's 1/4 pine nuts and 1/4 walnuts. Okay, and then we need 3 cloves garlic. But we have this minced garlic, so this is what I'm going to use. And when I do this, I do about a tablespoon for each clove. But that's probably too much. But we like things garlicky. So maybe I'll just do 2 tablespoons, and then we'll try it. Then we need 1 teaspoon of salt, and we are going to use our canning salt instead of our iodized salt. Iodized salt makes it lose its color if you're canning, but I want it to hold its color in the freezer too, so we're going to use non-iodized salt. Teaspoon. This is wet. And then half a teaspoon of black pepper. And we do have some parsley in there, so it's probably gonna give it kind of a peppery flavor already, because I think that parsley kind of tastes and smells peppery. So Hopefully a teaspoon isn't too much. And then we need 1 tablespoon lemon juice.
Oh no, she spilled it.
And then it says to slowly add in the oil as you blend. So we're going to take this over to the counter and we're going to start blending it. Alright, it says 3/4 cup olive oil. I got extra virgin olive oil. Just slowly add it in as you blend. So we're going to put a little bit in here. And then I'm going to mix it all up. You know, I think we might have to put this in the blender. Alright. Try to do this without spilling it. And we're going to do a little bit at a time. Add a little bit of oil. Add more because this isn't a high-powered blender. I don't have a food processor, which is how it says to actually do this, but I have not invested in a food processor yet. If all else fails, my mom has a Ninja that I got her for Christmas for a couple years ago, and we'll just take it over there and mix it up real quick at her house. Hey Mom, we're here to use your blender. Starting to go, starting to go. Mix again. Okay, starting to get somewhere. This smells so delicious. And we're just gonna put the rest of this in here. Add a little bit more of the oil. Let's turn it off. Push everything back down in there. Might only need to be in one of those containers. Put in the last of the oil. Try to make sure I get it all down in there. Let's look at what that looks like. Yep. Looks like delicious pesto to me. Alright. So now we are just going to put it in one of those jars. Trying to get out as much as I can so we're not wasting any of it. This is pretty tedious to get out. Let's see why a food processor with a shorter bowl would be easier. So we got 1 container of pesto. And this is, I don't know how many ounces this is. 16 ounces of pesto. So I am gonna go ahead and taste this actually. Oh yeah, that's really good. You want to taste it?
Oh yeah, that's delicious.
Alright, that is it for this video. Just went ahead and we got 16 ounces of pesto made. We're going to put that in the freezer and we will enjoy that over the fall and winter. Please like and subscribe and we'll see you guys in the next video.